Hi everyone, if you're looking for a benzo for your home workshop but don't want a large machine taking up half of your workspace, today I want to show you this compact 9-inch model from VIGOPOWER. The saw itself is pretty compact, but the main frame is made of steel and the 12 by 12-inch work table is made from the die-cast aluminum. It feels rigid and stable. There are rubber feet underneath to help reduce vibration, and if you want to keep the saw permanently in one place, there are mounting holes in the base so you can secure it directly to your workbench. Before making your first cut, it's worth spending a few minutes setting up the blade. You can adjust the tension and tracking as well as the position of the blade guides. I especially like the adjustment for the upper blade guide. You can quickly lower it right above your workpiece, leaving only the amount of blade exposed that you actually need for the cut. And now let's actually try the saw. Let's start with a regular straight cut. It comes with a 62-inch 60p blade, and even if you don't have much experience using a bandsaw yet, making clean, straight cuts is fairly easy. The saw runs smoothly, the material is easy to control, and you quickly start to get a feel for the right feed rate. But one of the main reasons to use a bandsaw is the ability to make curve cuts, and this is where you need a little more practice. You have to learn how to turn and feed the material properly, find a comfortable speed, and avoid staying in one area for too long. The included blade works well for fairly smooth curves. And if you need tighter reduces, this model also allows you to install a narrower blade. The maximum clearance under the guide is about 3.5 inches. The saw can handle thicker material, but again, you don't want to force the feed. It's better to let the blade work at its own pace and gradually move the material through. That gives you a much more controlled cut. The work table can also fit from 0 to 45 degrees for bevel cuts, and there is small miter gauge included for making cuts at a specific angle. Another thing that genuinely surprised me is how quiet this saw is. It uses a 2.8 amp indicator motor, and compared to the amount of noisy you might expect from a saw, it's actually pretty moderate. The machine also feels stable while it's running and doesn't create a lot of vibration. For sawdust, there is a 2-inch dust port on the back that you can connect to a shop vac. And there is another small detail inside that I really like, a built-in brush continuously cleans sawdust from the lower wheel while the saw is running. Overall, I think this is a great option for a home workshop and smaller DIY project. It's compact, fairly quiet, and easy to use while still giving you a lot more flexibility for curve cuts and other small woodworking projects without taking up too much space on your workbench.